Hello! So I'm going to show you how I get on the bed, starting with like coming up to the bed right here. So I'm actually going to touch the bed with my front metal bar right here. So it's really important to do that and like to touch right here. So then I'm going to do, so I'm going to put the grippy side, this side on the bed, because when I get closer, I'm going to like push back and I don't want the sideboard to move. So as you can see, the bed is considerably higher than my wheelchair. This hasn't always been the case with my beds, but we wanted it a little bit higher so we could have a bed skirt. So much cuter, worth the effort. So now I'm going to go up this. When I first did this, I went to a hotel, traveled by myself. I swear the sideboard was like this. I was like, but I did it. So, and then I've got my gloves on because it just helps me so much. So, show off my skills. Maybe I dreamed that. No, this guy. Then when you're at this point, you can breathe and talk again. So then you would just slide back enough to get your balance. Then you would get your legs. Sometimes I'll put my legs on the wheelchair, and sometimes I'll put my legs on the bed, depending on where I am. That was all bicep muscle. It's now like, whoa, we're so tired. So, okay, scooch back a little bit more. So, grab my other leg. Ta-da. I can tell that you are uproariously applauding my efforts right now, or you're holding your breath because you're like, oh my gosh, she's gonna fall. I'm like stuck a little bit on this. Usually I'm not transferring to a bed that's made. I'm not transferring to the top of the comforter, and so I'm right now having trouble, like it's bunching right here. Man, you would think this wouldn't be such a big deal, but when you're like sliding across the surface, it is a big deal when you get something like that. So I'll just jump over it. This way. So that was some scooting for those of you at home. So then you would do this, and now I'm on the bed. And then I will sleep and rest because it's actually quite the effort. So that's how you do it. That's how it's done. And for those of you who've never done that before but would like to try it by yourself, it's so hard. It's so hard the first time you do it. But then it gets easier and easier and easier until you're doing YouTube videos like this and you're just doing it for fun, not necessarily to like get in the bed. So it's gonna be fine, you're gonna be okay. And for those of you who don't have to get into bed this way, good job, good for you. Like that's awesome, count your many blessings. But I know that you have it hard too in other ways. So, okay, is that it? Is that all I was gonna show? Because I forgot. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.